everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Sara Graceson, where grace begins with you. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Great to see you, great to have you. And by the title you see, I'm going to get into some fragrances that put you in the mood. They smell so sophisticated, some of them are so sexy, some of them are just a delightful, or they have such a delightful, sophisticated presence. So if this sounds like something you're very interested in, stay tuned before we get started. I have some great picks. Before we get started, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Definitely don't forget to hit the notification bell, and definitely don't forget to share my video so I can stay in the algorithms. Another great cause I wanted to tell everyone that I'm supporting is Victims Against Violence in Public Schools. Please, if you can, find it in your heart to please donate. This is for our children that go to public schools that have been victims of violence, of bullying, of harassment, of all kind of assault and abuses. And we want to get them the necessary help and provide them with the ultimate care that they need. We will really appreciate it. Please, all the details and all the information will be linked below. And I just want to say thank you. So without further ado, let's get into these fragrances that put you in the mood. These sexy, sophisticated, smell good fragrances that put you in the mood. The first one I have is from a house that I have always been in love with. It's a designer or a luxury designer house, and you know I talk about these fragrances, I rave about these fragrances, and this one to me is one of the sexiest fragrances, or it just smells good, smells sophisticated. Oud and Rosewood by Christian Dior, the Privé collection. I'll give you the notes because you know I love notes. This one is a unisex fragrance. The top notes are raspberry quince, middle notes are sandalwood animal notes, and the base notes are agarwood, oud, palisander, rosewood. It's a woody, oud, fruity, sweet animalic, warm, spicy, balsamic, amber, powdery, musky fragrance. And it has this like kind of pink hue. I don't know if you can see it because of the camera, but this one is so good. The reason why it's so good, it's not, some people see oud and they get immediately turned off, but this one is so soft and like, it's almost delicate, but it still projects, and it has great longevity, and it's a beautiful woody, rosy from the rosewood. It's just an oud, but not a, it's not, to me, it's not animalic oud. It's so soft. It's so, I don't want to say it's feminine, but it is nice, but it's nice for a man as well. It is so sophisticated in its own right. It has that little bit of fruitiness, but it's mostly oud, and you get the rose, and you get that nice linear smell of, the woodiness. It's just a beautiful, sophisticated, smooth type of fragrance. And this one is Oud Rosewood, Christian Dior, the Privé collection. The next one I have for you, Graceful Beauties, is one that we all know and love. And I could not leave this one out because this one exudes smell sophisticated, smell grown woman, smells that fragrance that'll just get you in the mood and your partner in the mood. Perfumes, the Marley Delina Exclusive by Perfumes, the Marley. The top notes are pink grapefruit, rhubarb, bergamot, blackcurrant, pink pepper. The middle notes are Bulgarian rose, damask rose. The base notes are oak moss, musk, and tonka bean. It's a rose, fruity, vanilla, amber, tropical, fresh, oud, woody, sweet, floral fragrance. If you have yet to get your nose on Delina Exclusive, and I know it's pretty hard to believe someone hasn't got their nose on Delina Exclusive, but if you have yet to not get your nose on Delina Exclusive, please do. This is one fragrance that will definitely get you in the mood. And it definitely smells really good, grown, and sophisticated to me. It has that rhubarb and that fruitiness and the pink grapefruit, that citrusy, to give it some brightness. The bergamot, but it also, you know how Delina is kind of playful and youthful? This one is kind of grown and a little powdery and got that rose, and it's fresh and it's a little sweet. It's like, it's all, but also bright, but it just smells so good. And when your senses get a whiff of it, you'll know this smells so good. This one is the Delina Exclusive by Perfumes the Marley. The next one that I have for you, Graceful Beauties, is one that I always talk about, and I wouldn't dare to leave this fragrance out of the one fragrances that get you in the mood and smell sophisticated, because this one is one I think I will never live without, because it's just, I'm already, plotting on a backup bottle when I've been trying to get away from getting backup bottles. But this one I definitely have a backup bottle. I know it's hard to see the label. Rosendo Matu number 5 by Rosendo Matu. Now get into the notes. The top notes are spices, exotic floral notes, middle notes, carnation, lily of the valley. The base notes are amber, vanilla, and musk. It's a floral, amber, vanilla, musky, powdery, warm, spicy, aromatic, sweet fragrance. I just sprayed it before I put it up there on display, and my eyes are already rolling in the top of my head. Like, this is the most sensual, sexual, smell good fragrance of the year. And I know some people say you get that rubber, but I think you just have to let this marinate. It smells so good. And every time I wear it, I get tons and tons of compliments. And it's not anything in my collection that smells like, okay, I can say Kayali's Musk 12 puts you in that same space. And I should have put this one in there. I'll put Kayali's Musk 12 in it, but I haven't, because it's another one that smells so good and puts you in the mood and smells sophisticated to me. But this musk is just so outspoken and so sensual and so sexy and just so, it just lets you know you have arrived in the room. I love this one. This one has really made me set a bar for fragrances that if it doesn't give me this type of excitement, I'm kind of, like I said in my previous video, it's not impressing me any longer. This one is a really good one. I can just say that. This is one of the good ones. Really good one. And this one is Resendo Matu number 5 by Resendo Matu. The next one that I have was a new find from, well, it wasn't a new find, but it was a new fragrance for me because I kind of stayed away from this house and these bottles because I had heard so much about you not being able to tell what was in the bottle, and because it's like almost like an aerosol. So that was kind of the reasons I stayed away from it. But I'm glad I took the plunge and tried it out. My Sensual Instinct by Montel. It is a unisex fragrance, and I'll get into the notes. The top notes are roasted coffee beans. Middle notes are praline rose, and the base notes are oak moss, amber, and cedar. It's a sweet, mossy amber rose, woody, coffee, earthy, latonic, warm, spicy, nutty fragrance. And it is exactly that. It's also, to me, it's a little sophisticated, sensual, sophisticated. It is definitely has that coffee, a little bit of coffee, not too much, but you can smell the remnants. But it's sweet. It's kind of ambery. It has a little bit of the rose, but it's a little bit woody. It has some little bit of nuttiness, and it seems a little smooth and milky. But this one is really good for sensual, smooth, sophisticated, sexy. Like, it's very, very, very nice. So I'm glad I did take, stop being, my reservations about this fragrance because I really like it. I'm still on the fence about what's in the bottle because we have these aerosol type cans and you shake it and you still don't know what you have left. So that's the only thing that kind of throws me off. I can't see the juice. I can't see where my fill marks is, my demarcation for how much is in the bottle. But it's not that pricey, so I can live with it. But this is my next fragrance that will put you in the mood, and this one is Sensual Instinct by Montel. Last but not least, and you know what will go, layer these two, and I'm telling you, you will get the most compliments you ever got in your life. These two, if you layer Resendo Matu number 5 and Montel Sensual Instinct, they are the most sexiest sensual fragrances you will ever put your hands on. If you put them together and layer them, I'm telling you, you're going to have something that's out of this world. Last but not least, is one of my favorites. This was another one that I was anticipating when she released this fragrance, and I couldn't wait. And I think this was one of her first ones where she veered off of the path of the same type of bottles, and she gave us a new type of packaging. Ali's Vanilla Royale Sugar Patchouli 64. This one, let me get into the notes, is rum, vanilla orchid, jasmine. The middle notes are vanilla, spicy notes, cream brulee, leather, tonka bean, and rose. And the base notes are patchouli, agarwood, brown sugar, amber, and musk. It's a sweet vanilla, warm, spicy, patchouli, woody, rum, oud, amber, leather, balsamic fragrance. I get cream brulee. I get a little bit of the booziness from the rum. The vanilla is so smooth to me. It's like creamy, smooth vanilla and the brulee. This fragrance here just develops as you wear it. Like, it just changes. In 1 minute you can be smelling one thing, and the next minute you can be smelling a whole other thing. It just develops as you wear it throughout the day or evening. And this one is just a beautiful, smell good. It will definitely get you in the mood type of fragrance. To me, it gets a little bit more powdery when it starts to get to the dry down. but it's sweet. It's kind of brown sugary, vanilla. It's just a lovely, lovely, to me, a little sophisticated, sweet fragrance. And it definitely will put you and your partner in the mood. And that's all I have for you, Graceful Beauties, today. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Definitely don't forget to like the video so I stay in the algorithms. And don't forget to share. And definitely don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be promptly notified, hopefully, when I upload more great content. Put your fragrances that get you in the mood or get your partners in the mood or just smell sophisticated to you. Put it in the comments below. I would love to hear them. I'll see you again soon. I want to thank you for joining me every time. I'll see you again soon, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.